Behind every serve and volley lies a storm of emotions. Meet Carlos Alcaraz, where every swing is paired with passion and every outburst tells a story. Think tennis is just a game? Carlos's top 10 moments might make you think twice. Curious? Let's dive deeper, but be warned, things are about to get spicy. But wait, did you know that after each game, early tennis rackets had to be stored between two flat pieces of wood like a sandwich? Watch until the end to discover the weird reason why. Hint, it's not what you think. And as always, if this video serves up some tennis joy, follow that like button and backhand to subscribe for more ace-worthy tennis content like this. Moment 10. Carlos Alcaraz vs De Minaur, Barcelona clay court. Barcelona's renowned clay courts are the setting. Carlos and De Minaur are mid-match, sweat pouring, audience captivated. A contentious call grabs everyone's attention. Carlos, ever the keen observer, is certain the ball is out. The tech disagrees, indicating a slight touch within the line. He beckons the umpire, Bernardes, to inspect firsthand, but Bernardes trusts the tech. When the machine is working, he argues, there's nothing we can do. Carlos is irate, clearly not a fan of the new system. While his plea may fall on deaf ears this time, it raises a question. Tech or touch? What really matters on clay? Stay tuned to see how this unfolds.
Por esto no me gusta el nuevo formato. Por esto no me gusta porque se ha ido clarísimamente mala.
Carlos, tiene que te explicar.
Explícame todo lo que tú quieras, pero la bola está mala.
Está bien.
Moment 9. Carlos Alcaraz vs Jannik Sinner, US Open quarterfinal. Picture the US Open's intensity. The bright lights focus on Carlos and Sinner. During a break, there's clear discord in Carlos's corner. He's agitated, searching for strategy. "Where do I serve?" he yells, seemingly at someone from his team. The response is cold, unhelpful. The pressure's mounting, the team dynamics are strained, and Carlos is visibly agitated. Tensions are palpable, and it's not just about the match. What could possibly have led to this? Watch on to witness this electrifying encounter. Moment 8. Carlos Alcaraz vs Ruusuvuori, Madrid. Madrid is more than just history and culture, it's also about intense tennis matches. Carlos faces Ruusuvuori. He attempts a return, but misjudges. Frustration mounts, and his racket pays the price. But wait, there's a twist. A swift ball girl enters the scene, her reflexes stealing the limelight. In moments of peak tension, unexpected heroes emerge. This moment? It's gold. Get ready for some racket drama with a dash of ball girl brilliance.
That frustration, 2 points where he will feel he should have done so much better. Ruusuvuori gets away with one.
Moment 7. Carlos Alcaraz vs Musetti, Hamburg ATP. Hamburg's audience is in for a treat. Carlos battles Musetti. A specific shot becomes the centre of a heated debate. Was it a double bounce? Carlos thinks so, and he's not one to exaggerate. The umpire leans in, attentive, weighing Carlos's insistence against his own judgment. Even the commentators chime in, referencing past tech interventions. The actual footage, however, reveals a surprising truth. The moment is tense, decisions divisive. How does it resolve? Well, that's for your eyes to discover.
The call didn't come, what a volley it was.
Moment 6. Carlos Alcaraz vs Tsitsipas, Barcelona clay court. Back on Barcelona's clay, Carlos faces Tsitsipas. A swift move, and Tsitsipas sends a rocketing ball straight for Carlos, narrowly missing. Carlos's response? A menacing glare and a slow, ominous saunter. Moments like these are not about points or scores, but intense personal battles. the silent confrontations that speak volumes. The court's atmosphere thickens. Whose move is next in this silent duel?
A little glance from Alcaraz.
Moment number 5. Carlos Alcaraz versus Jannik Sinner, ATP Tour hard court. On a stark hard court, Carlos is against Sinner again. A misplaced shot and the ball sails out. The disappointment is clear, written all over Carlos's face. He vents, talking to himself, the weight of the match evident. It's not just about this point, it's a culmination of intense pressures. Want to know what's going through his mind? This clip is a peek into raw, unfiltered emotion. Moment number 4. Carlos Alcaraz versus Norrie, ATP hard court. Carlos, facing Norrie, finds himself in a tough spot. A failed shot, the ball meets the net, and frustration takes over. Without hesitation, he sends the ball flying towards the horizon, or maybe an unsuspecting crowd. It's a gesture of pure, unbridled emotion. What happens next? Well, that's a sight to behold. Moment number 3. Carlos Alcaraz versus Norrie, Rio. The sun-kissed courts of Rio. Our scene unfolds with Carlos and Norrie locked in a fierce rally. A failed shot finds the net and Carlos's fuse is lit. Marching towards his chair, he gives his bag a taste of racket slap fury. Think he's done? Think again. As if to ensure his racket feels the extent of his anguish, he hurls it to the ground. The weight of the match rests heavy on his shoulders. You see him deep in conversation with his team. Does he continue? Dive into this clip and find out what happens next.
And back comes Cam Norrie on serve again.
Moment number 2. Carlos Alcaraz versus Tommy Paul, Toronto, ATP hard court. Toronto's hard court has seen its share of drama, but today it's about to witness something extra special. Carlos faces off against Tommy Paul. As tensions rise, Carlos's frustration hits a peak. His racket, flying towards his chair, becomes a manifestation of his fiery spirit. But wait, there's an unexpected spectator. A staff member, distinguished by his yellow shirt and identification tag, looks on. Shock paints his face, but ever the professional, he tries to keep his cool. Carlos's passion, however, is undeniable. What was the trigger? Let's watch and find out.
By 6 games to 3.
Moment number 1. Carlos Alcaraz versus Djokovic. Two titans on the court, Alcaraz and Djokovic. After a grueling 2 hours and 9 minutes, Djokovic evens the score. The weight of the moment settles on Carlos. Seated, he delivers a trio of fierce punches to his chair, channeling every ounce of his emotion. It's raw, it's real, and it's incredibly intense. The chair withstands, but the atmosphere is charged. What drives Carlos to this peak of emotion? There's only one way to truly capture the fervour of this match. Roll the clip.
Who saw that coming? A set apiece after 2 hours and 9 minutes.
In the dynamic realm of tennis, where precision meets power, Carlos Alcaraz's burning intensity stands out. Through heated exchanges, roaring rackets, and moments that leave audiences gasping, his fervour paints a vivid picture. It's a stirring reminder that beneath every champion lies a cauldron of emotions, simmering and occasionally spilling over. As we journeyed through his top 10 fiery moments, it became evident his rollercoaster of raw reactions and unparalleled energy is captivating. From seething glares to powerful gestures, one thing's undeniably certain: Alcaraz's passion, on and off the court, is unparalleled in its intensity. Until the next outburst, keep those eyes on the court. Now for our trivia. All tennis rackets were made of wood, which can bend out of shape over time. To prevent this, after playing, rackets were placed between two wooden plates. This setup, called a press, helped keep the racket's shape perfect for the next match. It's like putting a book under a heavy object to keep its pages flat, but for tennis rackets. And that, my friends, is game, set and match for this episode of Glam Slam Tennis. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action and what we have in store. Until next time, stay fabulous and ace those serves.
Thank you.